Welcome back to my YouTube channel and another weekly vlog. And tomorrow is my first day of college. And I also got dressed in my bed. And I have my dog in my room. He tried to steal my bed right after I made it. So I gotta grab my breakfast. So I just finished the first part of my homework, which, for reference, it took an hour and a half just to do one part of it, and I think this was like the longest part, and hopefully the other two parts won't take as long. But now I'm getting this book bag ready for tomorrow because I have 2 night classes tomorrow. I have math and composition 1+. So I think I have pretty much everything, but I'm going to keep this bag open. So it is Wednesday and I have 2 night classes tonight, and a group stole my bed and ran off. And I already made my bed. I just didn't want to get up. And I'm gonna brush my hair and grab my breakfast and start fixing it. Anything. If I finish my homework before getting on campus. Because I don't have to be there until 3, but because of the festival activity on campus that they told me about before class, I can go to it and I still have an hour between classes. Before my class. So works out really well for me. My class isn't until like 3. And that gives me a chance to eat a snack. But that means I have to make my lunch before I go. I need to make more of this, but I'm just gonna probably get socks on. I feel so sucked up. I think it's allergies. Reality. And I'm wearing this shirt today. I also got these, which is thermoses to hold food. warm and cold food. And I got 2 of the same size. So if I want to have like some yogurt, I can for like a snack, which I actually might, like yogurt and vanilla. But that, I washed it last night. Then it just goes back in, clicks in. I have to do the same to the other one. Make sure it's dry. Cheese. See how they're remove that. So this I just want to keep this cold, but I'm not gonna like fill this up either. Maybe I'm like shaking. That's about like a small container. Yum. So it is Thursday and I only have like 1 class today. And I have a lot of homework. So I'm just waiting for my computer to kind of get up read and write. Just so I can use it for the amount of reading that I have, which I'm gonna actually put my hair up because I'm just sweating so bad. And what I might do is listen to some instrumental music in one ear. I don't know. Okay, so I think I might do something with my hair. I don't know. But it's Friday and I have a ton of homework after work. So after work, I'm gonna go into the college and knock out a ton of work and maybe ask for some help with that advanced reading because I understood some of it, but some of it was difficult for me to understand. So I think I might need to ask for a little bit of help. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask before I start struggling. And there's Groot. This guy woke me up this morning with face licking. He licked my face and licked both of my arms till I got up, but I think he also knew something was gonna happen this morning, which it did. And this is what I'm having for lunch. I'm just warming it up so I can put in my thermos. So let me set you guys up. Closer to hormones and other things, but I might try and put at least one product in my hair to make my hair look a little bit nicer. But this is what we had yesterday. Well, we had kebabs, and then we had it with potatoes, but I wanted it over rice, so that's what I'm having for lunch. And I need to basically pick up the spoon. Just grab a spoon. Just need to grab a spoon because I have two. Like this. And just put it up here. So this is warm. It's supposed to be. I wanted to stay warm for lunch so I can eat lunch after work. Because I would love to have lunch right when I get to school. And I think I'm gonna put a little bit for lunch. So I'm just gonna put a little bit just to rehydrate the rice. But this morning, well, ever since I woke up, I ended up getting severe cramps. So I asked my mom if she could take me to work, just because I ended up having cramps so bad to where I could hardly get my body up. It was bad. So I'm like, I'm just gonna take a shower, see if it helps. It barely helped. Barely even touched it. So then I took medication, which took a while for it to kick in. And then I ended up finally putting a heating pad on my stomach. And that finally helped a little bit. Oh, hot. So I'm gonna pour out this water. This is easy. So I got these to keep my food warm. I just do this. To kind of like heat it up. And carefully just putting it all in there. And there's my lunch. So, there's my lunch. And there's that. And then this also helps kind of keep it warm. And there. I have to bring my book bag out. But that's pretty much it. So I am headed to work at the church, and I have my drink. It's a blueberry crusher with green tea instead of my normal coffee. And yeah, I walked all the way to Dunkin' just for a little bit of breakfast. I didn't eat a lot because I just wasn't terribly hungry. And look at those dark clouds. Those dark clouds look like it's gonna rain on me. I don't want it to rain on me. I really don't. But I still have homework to do, believe it or not. And it's for my advanced reading, so. But that's like all I have left. So I finished everything else. So I've been pretty much staying on top of it. I'm trying to anyways. Even though I've been getting so much homework. I go to class from 4 p.m. to 8:50 p.m. So I have 2 classes. So it's just not like one class. So it's 2 2-hour and 50-minute classes back to back. So I only have like 10 minutes to get to each class. But because the buildings are semi-closed, like I still have to walk from one building to the other. It's not terrible either, just because of the fact that I'm a fast walker. Anyways, but the downside is that my asthma will kick in. So I have to kind of just put my inhaler in my pocket and hope for the best. Because I won't have time to really take the elevator up to the 3rd floor. So by the time I get there, I only have maybe like 5 minutes left to get to the class before I'm late to my math class. And I don't want to be late. So, but if I'm late, it's just because of my asthma kicking in so bad to the point where I have to take care of it for class, which is what happened on Thursday. Is my basically because I was like rushing from one class to the other, my asthma ended up kicking in. So I just gotta keep that in mind for when I go to class. But the other side is that I'm also getting a lot of exercise every day because of being on campus. A lot. So, because most of the time except for Thursday, I have 2 classes. So Mondays through Wednesdays, I have 2 classes. And then I have advanced reading on Thursday. So no matter what, when I get home, I need to do homework. Because I'm going to get a lot of it. A lot of homework. But I gotta learn to kind of like space myself out. So that I don't burn myself out. So that's something I'm gonna have to learn. But it's nothing too bad. And the last few clips you've saw me on campus just studying and doing homework. It's just because I had a lot of homework. At that point, I had maybe, I want to say like 3 hours of math left. And then I still had my composition left to do. And I still had my advanced reading to do. So, still had a lot of homework. And I still have homework, don't get me wrong. But it's not as much.